Hey guys, so it's me Brooke here, and today I'm going to be filming a video on how to handle difficult people that are asking interesting questions about the vegan diet. Questions that you wouldn't ask them about their diet. So I'm going to be telling you how I would answer these difficult questions, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of steps or things to do or things to not say to these people that are asking difficult questions. Okay, so one of the first things that I highly recommend would be kindness. Showing others that are asking you these questions kindness, because us vegans, not to say that other people aren't kind, but we're pretty kind people. Like, all the vegans that I've met have been just so insanely nice to me. And we want to represent all vegans whenever people are asking us these questions. So we want to say, kindness. Be kind to these people, even though they might be asking something that you wouldn't ask them, and so it might be a little bit rude, but be kind to them so they can be like, whoa, that's so awesome that vegans are so nice. Maybe I want to try this and become more nice. So the next thing that I'm going to tell you guys, and this is going to be, it's hard. And a lot of you guys probably already know this one, but it's that people aren't gonna listen to you. So people are not gonna hear what you're saying. They're just gonna block it out because they already have their own preconceived idea of what's healthy and blah 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 blah. And so they're not gonna listen to you until they go do the research for themselves. As hard as that is, it's just the truth. People aren't going to listen to you, and so you just have to accept that. And know that going into these situations, that ranting about all these facts maybe will impact someone, but probably not, because these people already have their preconceived ideas of what they think is healthy. So educating and not dictating is what I want to talk about next. I'm kind of going to go on a rant about this too. So basically, we more want to educate than dictate. If people do have a lot of questions about the vegan diet, just try to educate and be like, just throw out facts and stuff like that, instead of dictating and controlling and being like, oh my god, this is what you have to do right now. Just be like, a lot of animals are suffering and da 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 da. And people are going to be able to hear you a lot better than if you're dictating them and telling them what to do. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is the questions that people will ask you. But first, I'm going to start with the quick disclaimer. If people are asking you questions or on a dinner setting and you're eating whatever your vegan meal, but then a lot of people at the dinner table are eating meat and they're really interested in the vegan diet, which is awesome, but then if they're like, so tell us about being vegan, don't go into all the gruesome facts about veganism and blah 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 blah, because people will get offended because they're eating the meat, and it'll just be an uncomfortable situation for everybody at the dinner table or lunch table or breakfast table. So the main questions that I always get are, the first one is, why are you vegan? So I normally just try not to get into a lot of my personal opinions, because people just won't hear them and they'll get super offended and super defensive, and they'll feel like I'm trying to preach to them my beliefs, and I don't want that. So normally I will answer with, I'm vegan because I am doing it for my health, I've really benefited from it, and I'm loving it. A lot of other things you could say is, I'm vegan because of the ethical reasons, and just not even go into detail. I'm vegan because of the environmental reasons. You can say you're vegan because of whatever reason you want to. I'm vegan because, personally, I'm vegan because of all the reasons to be vegan, but I'm just not going to go into this long detail. I'm just going to say, I'm vegan because of the health reasons. Another one of the questions, people are like, oh my god, you're vegan? What do you eat? So this question I get all the time, like, what do you eat if you're vegan? And it can be a little bit of a weird question, because you're like, I still eat. So the way I would recommend that you answer this question is telling people, I eat everything. I eat so much food. Not even that you eat tons of food, but you eat tons of varieties of food, because so many people think that vegans just eat carrots and lettuce, which is so completely not true. People are just uneducated as to what vegans eat. So you're gonna want to tell people, you know what, I eat like so much good food. I'm always eating delicious vegan meals. There's vegan ice cream out there. I always say that there's vegan substitutes for literally every food that's not vegan. So I have worlds of choices just so people can get a little glimpse of like, oh, blah 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 blah, that's why she's vegan. Another thing that I get all the time, which I don't really have a way to I mean, I guess I can tell you how I react to it, but I tell people I'm vegan because I'm really excited about it, or I'm just like, you know, I'm vegan, I can't have that. Everybody says, I could never do that, and they like shield their eyes, and they're like, no, oh my god, my dairy, my meat, my eggs, my cheese, no, I could never. So the way I normally react to this question is, you know, it's actually not as hard as you think. It's actually so easy for me, and even when I first went vegan, I didn't even crave these foods. That's normally what I say, which is personally my true experience, but I mean, and it also it's letting people know that, you know, it's really not that hard to be vegan. So yeah, those are basically all of my tips. Always be kind to others, and just always be just very kind and just super positive, because you are representing the vegan community, because you are vegan, and so people are looking at you and then they're applying it to all of their vegans. So whatever behavior you behave with, other people are going to be looking at you for that. So that this video helped you if you are struggling with these questions, because yeah, and I don't really mind answering questions. I mean, when people are like, I don't mind answering these questions because I love people to learn about, I love to talk about the vegan lifestyle, and I love for more people to get educated about it, so I really don't mind. But I really do mind the questions that are a little more like, I would never ask that question to you. Why do you think you have the right to ask me this question? Just more of the questions of people that are trying to dig and be mean. And so yeah, so be kind always, and yeah, if you want to stay connected with me, my Tumblr and Instagram are in the down bar, and I post frequently on both of them, so you can check that out. And please put your video request, and I want to film a Q&A, so head over to my Instagram or comment down below some questions and I will be answering. Bye guys!